Alright guys, what is up? Welcome back to the Pinball Mafia live stream. Today is Sunday, June 3rd, 2018. Yeah, it's June. And we are going to be playing some Firepower for you guys. We got Preston, Dennis, Alan, Leon, and Alan's daughter, who may be making an appearance later on the game, or maybe not. Who really knows?
Come on in, Jenna.
Jenna's here! So like I said, we're going to be playing Firepower. Outlanes are Firepower. The extra balls are on. They're very difficult to get to, but they're on. So if you get there, congratulations, you made it. And that's pretty much it. Everything else is just bog standard Firepower. And we'll give it a go. We got a few things to talk about potentially this week.
But when you say the outlanes are firepower, what exactly?
What do I mean by that? I mean they're Firepower outlanes and they can't be changed. So they're not easy, medium, or hard. They're just Firepower.
Sorry, I had to
they
bring that
are.
up.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Good call. All right.
Yeah.
Couldn't let that go.
So step on up.
Outlanes are firepower. I like that.
I suppose you could, if you wanted to, you could take the post out of the right side and make it a little lighter, but only just barely. It's not worth it. You have to take the whole plastic off to get that one
It looks
post
like it'd
out.
be just big enough to gobble a ball.
Yeah. Right. Let me go grab a bottle of water. I'll be right back. So I'm going to grab a bottle of water. I'll be right back.
Ooh, Leon should have got a double hit. Oh, we got it anyway. On the wrong flipper now.
On the right flipper.
And he locks the ball. Instead of shooting the spinner. Strange.
I was going for the
Strange
spinner.
strategy.
Yeah, I'm just a little bit off on the spinner shot.
Yeah, I'm gonna beat us with molten ball today. Wrong.
Oh, Leon going for the post instead of the spinner. That's even worse strategy.
One of these days. Oh, come on.
Oh, he got lucky. And rips the spinner.
That's what we were after.
Great dance, Leon. Great dance. I love it.
Yeah, they changed. The Red Sox had changed pitchers before we went live. You are off camera.
I know I am, but
Anywhere but
not much. Oh, I guess there's a
Is there
spot in
any-
the middle. Anywhere on this
You can
side.
go all the way to that wall and sit on top of 2001 and still be in the stream.
I just.
I thought you said it's only rated for 2,000 pounds.
Leon,
2001.
having an awesome.
Oh, just 2000.
That's
They
one
couldn't
pound.
quite make it.
Yeah, that's right. 1 pound over. 1 ton, or half a ton, and you're out.
Engineers just couldn't pull it off.
Wait, a ton is 2,000 pounds, right? There's a 4.
Apparently, Leon has found the
Don't
spinner.
ask me. I think it's 2,000.
How many tons?
How many pounds are in a ton?
How many pounds are a ton?
2,000.
Okay, yeah. So yeah.
I don't know. 1,800?
2,000. Pretty sure.
Yes.
How many pounds are in a ton? How many pounds are in a ton?
It's 2,000.
You're not asking.
I
You're
would-
not giving me the lines. Yeah, I can say it again, but you're not gonna. My Siri on my phone is horrible.
Siri sucks anyway.
Siri's great. What are you talking about?
She gets everything wrong.
She has never gotten one thing wrong for me. Like things that I say that she tries to like translate. Is that what you're saying, or just
Yes,
like
and you can
answers
ask her
to
questions and she gives you answers that aren't even related hardly.
Oh, well, sometimes she just, if she doesn't know it right off the bat, she'll search it on the internet and just give you first result.
No. She'll search wrong stuff.
But that's what I'm telling
Are you an Android
She
user?
searches whatever she's told.
I get wrong answers from Siri a lot. Alexa never gets anything wrong. Never, as in 90% accurate.
Yeah.
It's the battle of the computer girls.
The refrigerator, yeah, in the back.
Now that's the ball one now.
Wow.
5 times the bonus.
5 times the fun. All right, Leon, that's a hell of a way to start it. 674,000.
Hell of a ball one.
When you're on, you're on.
1 ton equals 2,000 pounds.
So 2001.
Dead Flip, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream.
That was terrible. Leon does that, and I don't even get to flip.
All right, am I up next? I am.
Hey.
Look at that.
How's it going?
Nice to have you on, sir.
Oh, come on.
If anybody can catch me, it will be Preston.
Well, we'll see.
What?
That's a solid score you put up for ball
Challenge
one.
accepted.
Come on.
Oh! And it is not
It's
Preston.
okay. I'd rather that than hit the last 2 and drain off of that shot than have my all 6 ready to go. I've got 2 left for ball 2. Should be fine. Good to see you.
I like to do it on ball 2.
Yeah.
That's my plan.
Yeah.
All right. To continue the domination.
Anybody can put up a good score on ball 1.
Yeah. You gotta keep it going.
Oh, come on.
Just like that didn't do.
700 even.
Firepower's a 1 ball game. Pretty much every time. I don't think I've hardly ever had a game where I've had 2 solid
Balls,
of pinball on this game. It's always like the first one or the third one just takes off. But you can never. You also
do that?
you can never count anyone out, even
That
if
was
you're playing.
stupid.
Like if you're playing against someone and you don't know how good they are. Firepower is never something you can ever feel safe with.
No.
Because even if they drain immediately the first 2 balls, you're like, that third one though could kick my ass. Yep.
Spinner all day.
There's just a
Once you
lot
get
of immediate points. I always just shoot left orbit all day. That's the best. That's the best way to go.
it. Yeah, Jack says he just shoots the left orbit all day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta hit your 6 targets and then
Yep.
rip, rip, rip.
2 of my favorite games are this and Hot Tip, which I have literally not even a foot from my bed at night. I sleep next to a Hot Tip, and
All right, Preston's got the
they're
spinner
both
lit.
just shoot the left orbit all day games. That one a little bit more so than this one, because this one you have to get the first. You have to get the 6 targets first. If you're shooting the left orbit all day without the 6 targets, you're doing yourself a huge disservice. But you know that.
Yes.
Yeah. Holy
Preston having
shit.
trouble with the post pass.
I am having. Well, it's not a very good game for post passing, but generally you can get a little
Leon was
flick.
making
at
it
the
look
end.
easy a minute ago.
Oh shit!
It was falling into place for me for some reason.
Get around there.
That's the beauty of this game. Is
Oh come on!
You have to hit those stupid targets.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
They're
what did I say?
so friggin' dangerous.
Oh, target first of all. Yeah, absolutely. That could have gone better.
All right,
Alan,
Alan.
you're up.
Do it to it, sir.
I got caught up thinking I said something wrong.
Hey, concierge, where's my drink?
It's coming in game 2.
All right, so what are we drinking tonight?
You ask me now?
He said it was called a stormy night.
That is incorrect. Keep
Dark and stormy
Dark.
night.
Hey, without the night, you're right.
Oh, just a dark and
Dark and
stormy.
stormy.
Dark and stormy, okay.
Yeah. We're doing it right. We've got the Goslings rum,
Yeah.
which the only bottle they had was a 1.75 liter bottle. I went to 2 stores yesterday.
Really?
Right at 8:30.
So you had to buy, you bought a special rum just for this?
Of course I did.
No other dark rum would work?
It would work, but Goslings invented the dark and stormy. It is correct to use Goslings rum.
Don't
So that's what we're doing.
So we're drinking Stormy Daniels.
God
with
damn it.
Yes.
Ryan Gosling.
Yeah, she's a little
Got it.
darker
All right.
now.
I like it.
I
I
like
like it.
Fucking balls, especially in a multiplayer game, can be trouble. I think it's completely worthless. Unless you want to, well, I think You know, it's still shoot left orbit all day, because the one you want to block and take away from other players and make them get another one first would be the top one, because it's the easiest. But you're just going to get that shooting the left orbit, so there's no reason to go for locks whatsoever. You have to get all three anyway, so. Alright, so I only have to get 500,000 and some change, right? That's it.
Basically, yeah.
I've only got 4 lights left. That's basically, I've got most of them already, so, you know, we're just not going to think about it. Play the game.
Alan's only got 44,000.
Play the game.
Total, yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, and I have less than 3 balls.
I don't know why I said that like
That
a
sucks.
90-year-old, but, you know. Oh!
All right, you'll get there.
Come on, 4.
But look.
There we go. Oh, don't you! Okay, well, it's okay. I don't know. Alright, so this is... Oh, well. Never mind. I was about to say I had a big choice to make whether to go for the 4 or the orbit, because the 4 would have given me my kickback, but I accidentally got it anyway.
Yes, you're player 4. You automatically get a point.
We need like 4 or 5 more of those and we should be golden.
Going for the spinner before it's lit?
It is absolutely lit, my friend.
Is it? I can't see it
Yes,
here.
sir.
I just saw
Ow,
the-
and there it goes. That's
Target
gonna do
lit.
it. Damn. Oh well.
Okay.
From over here, I can't see the spinner. I just saw that you look like you were still trying to finish your 6 targets.
Yeah. So Leon is essentially locked in 3 points here. But
I thought we were doing
but
golf
once
scores.
again, like I was saying earlier, this game you cannot count anyone out on ball 3. It's. What'd you say?
I said I thought we were going for golf scores.
Oh, is that why you? Oh,
Yes.
I see now.
If somebody would have told me we were going high score.
Okay. Oi.
So I hear we might have a new
Woo!
game. a new-
Oh,
a new
really?
game stream
Oh,
next week.
oh yeah.
Yes.
Strange science, and we messed up our score thing immediately. Let's see what we can do about
Sorry
that.
about that.
It's all right.
What'd you do?
Knocked the camera
Alan
off.
decided to
I didn't know
slap
there was a
the
little
score
secret
camera.
Camera hidden down on the bottom there.
There is a super secret
Apparently I
camera.
whacked it and it went to
Well, while we're
Mississippi.
paused, we need to congratulate our own Texas player, Colin McAlpine. He finished 6th
We're
place.
gonna need more tape. Can you run and grab tape?
today.
Oh, it's right there. Okay, perfect.
So congratulations, Colin.
What happened with Colin?
He finished 6th place in the IFPA tournament today.
What tournament was that? Where was that at?
I
there.
don't know exactly where it was. I watched the end of it. I saw the final 4. I think Trent Augenstein came in 3rd place,
Wow, I had it nice and.
who were also pretty
Oh
good
yeah,
friends
it
with.
was perfect.
It looked really good till Alan hit the camera.
You know,
Thanks, babe.
we keep telling him how much we want him to come by, so I guess, you know, we kind of asked for it.
Uh,
All right, there we go. Let's see. So let's get some scores going.
All right.
We got Leon
I don't
with
even
a
know how I
3.
hit it. To be honest with you, I'll have to go back and watch a replay.
3, 2,
1.
Join us for game 2 when Alan punches the microphone.
All right.
See Alan kickbox
Head
the
on up.
microphone. Yeah.
All right, I'll go get started.
Which one is it going to be?
Four players on. Off we go.
You know, we were making fun of Leon on the first ball. He kept missing. He kept missing the spinner.
Killed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at Leon. He knows exactly how to hit the spinner.
Oh, look. Look, yeah, where's that spinner at, Leon?
Spinner.
We don't need
I'm all set for ball 2,
We
baby.
don't need no stinking spinner.
Spinner, spinner.
All right. Press 9.
That was so stupid.
Yeah.
I really thought it was gonna go right here, It misses my flipper. It hits off the tip of that one. I do nothing to let the ball go down.
You were way off.
In 2 players, I had time to pour 1 ingredient. Once. Okay.
I don't know why you don't pre-plan and like start making drinks before we start up. And hey, what day is it? Oh, it's June. Whatever.
I could.
By the way, here's the drink of the day that I pre-mixed before we started this.
I could do that, but then, you kind of lose out on a little bit of,
That would take
Heck.
the pressure off us having to play well.
Right.
yeah. And I would never
He
want to
likes
take the
see
pressure
how
off of you
fast
guys.
he can run back in the room.
Oh, shit. You get so used to playing this game for just the left orbit that you really
Got it.
kind of become really stupid about any shot from the left flipper. I seem to miss all of them.
Except for backhanding the targets, the left flipper is only a vehicle to get it to the right flipper.
Yeah. Yeah, you never really take shots with the left flipper. Whoop.
Another spinner.
Kind of like the opposite of Twilight Zone, where you really don't even need the right flipper.
Yeah.
Yeah, completely backwards.
Twilight Zone still isn't here, by the way.
No, but it'll be back.
Uh-oh.
I have a truck. If
Inserts
anybody
in the middle aren't fun.
Put it out there in case anybody needs help getting Twilight Zone back into this house.
It'll happen. Walking Dead will be leaving. Twilight Zone will be coming back.
I won't be sad.
I mean, this is horseshit.
You're beating me.
I didn't even get a flip. I'm not beating you.
You are.
I am beating you.
You are beating me. You could double my score and still beat me.
It's all about the fire at the top.
Oh, only got one halfway decent spin.
Firepower is rearing its ugly head right now.
Yeah. And that was sitting pretty too. Had my spinner lit, got one semi-good spin, and then that was it.
I knew it was going to happen.
Preston!
Dennis is not holding up his end of the bargain.
This is going to be my game.
Okay.
Our bartender is busy. I had the same thing going through my head.
All right.
Take it away.
What was I doing? Okay. Playing the game. 3, please. Nope. I'll take an R instead. Hey, Pat.
3 R.
Are there any R's?
You saying no battleship.
There's 1 R. Ding.
Is there an R in Battleship?
There's 4 of them, I believe.
What?
4?
He said, I believe there's 4 of them.
Yeah. I just...
Yeah.
Murderer, short
Woohoo!
I don't know how that works.
R-B-A-R-R-L-E-S-H-R-I-P.
That's the Homer Simpson save. I'll find that on Funny fun.
Sure.
Marilyn, you take my brother's phone.
Oh, you take my brother.
It's like the Ermagerd girls that play Battleship. Ermagerd, you take my brother's
Oh man,
That
he's
was
got
beautiful.
it down now.
Oh,
and no
completely
spin,
under.
right under it.
That's alright, I'll just let that count up for a second. That was good. A little extra, just
Did you
sprinkles
see
on
that
top.
timing? The spinner came up like that, and the ball went right underneath it.
Yep,
So
I saw it. So nothing.
Yep.
And
Hey. Oh shit! That was the opposite of the other timing.
oh. He's up to 4
Thundercats.
times bonus.
Oh! What the hell was that? And I didn't. Well, no, I tried to post pass it and I completely failed. It looked like a better backhand than a post pass, so yes, I tried to. I'll say I tried to backhand.
There was so much pinball streaming going on that hey, with the tournament, we'll be lucky to get 4 or 5 people tonight.
Nah, we're good. We're gonna have record numbers.
We got the master. Who else do we need?
I know. That is true.
Mastering us?
The master pinball streamer.
Yeah, us, right?
Yeah.
That's what
Oh,
you're
yes. There you go.
And Jack, yeah.
Yeah. And Jake's here too.
I don't know who you're talking about. Bill? What was that? Oh, come on. Get over it.
Yeah, he was killing it. Anybody want to play some Monopoly while Preston's going?
Yeah.
I think he's just doing this because he doesn't want to go make drinks.
Yeah, we're never going to get to our drink of the night at this rate.
Ah, I tried. Oh, and almost paid for it. Damn you, metal target. I hit all around it.
Close to rolling.
All right, I'll be right back.
Here we go.
Did he roll?
So close.
Oh! Watch him have a house ball on ball 3 and not roll
Oh
it.
yeah, if any game will do it to you, it's this one.
Yep. Wow.
Yeah, you and Dennis are fighting it out.
Yeah, this is
Yeah, for who
ridiculous.
could have the worst game.
I like to get my bad games out first.
It's no fun getting all your good games in first.
Because then people catch you, and that's like, oh,
Yeah.
I played bad pinball.
Yeah.
But really, if you come back, you're like, I played really good pinball.
Exactly. It really minimizes how good they did at the beginning when you come back.
Right, exactly. Like, oh yeah, that was nice. But
They
this
were
is
obviously
great.
only doing good because you were not playing good.
Good save, Dennis. Two more lights to go. There's the 6. Oh!
Prestonian.
No!
I'm
Yeah.
currently number.
Yeah, Preston, would you believe it's your turn already?
I'm currently number 4 in the world
Uh-huh.
on both Jurassic Park pinball
There's 3 in there.
and Family Guy pinball, which has been out forever. I
Oh, on that app?
destroyed it.
There's
Pinball.
3
Yeah,
in there.
on
If you want to bring that spoon and kind of stir it up, I didn't, I just poured it on top. It's ginger beer and dark rum.
Okay.
Yeah, it's Zen Pinball.
All right.
Right, it's an app on your phone.
Yeah.
And I mean, you know, because I don't have any games at the house anymore, so that's what I have to do when I'm sitting in bed. Because you know, what else am I gonna do?
Jurassic Park and all
All
that's
right,
gotta be
so
Pinball
I don't want to start multi-ball right now because if I hit that 4, it resets,
Zen
all,
Pinball can have 3 new
or if I don't hit the
tables.
4 and go straight into
Okay, so it's
multi-ball,
not the real
it
one.
resets all 6.
No, it's definitely.
I'll be in multi-ball,
These are
but I
all
won't
new,
have a
like,
lit spinner.
original tables or whatever.
And then I'll use all of my balls trying to light the spinner again. So I need to go for the 4 first, and then miss the multi-ball shot, and maybe not even worry about it. But we're so close, right? Like, we're here.
You going for
So I guess if it's on the left, I'll go for multi-ball, and if it's on the right, I'll, you know, not do that.
Wow, that was dangerous.
Yeah.
Take a spinner rip while you can. And
Okay, we'll just
just
right orbit, not quite as valuable as the left. Left worth 0 if you miss, though. So I guess.
Now, if you want, I could bring a spinner on the right and tie it in.
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
We have some dark and stormies.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. There it is. Multi-ball.
So what is multi-ball worth in firepower?
It's worth you get 2 extra balls.
This
the
will be
ones that are on the playfield.
Yeah, and then
those
you-
2 extra balls that you left.
we each have our own private coaster. So
Oh,
that'll be
yeah,
yours.
okay. I'm going to go with level 3.
Pretty good drink, Preston.
Okay, my portal
Thank you.
goes down.
And oddly enough, it's a thunderstorm outside tonight, so these are perfect.
This portal is going down.
No, my portal's down. What is this?
It's called
Dark
dark and stormy.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Stormy Daniels with what kind of
Gosling,
was it?
Ryan Gosling.
Yes.
Always play better after I start drinking.
I always play better after you start drinking as well.
So this is just dark rum and ginger beer?
That's it.
So
Nice.
it is the rum version of a Moscow Mule?
It is. Well, no, Moscow Mule has a bunch of lime in it.
I prefer the mule.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan.
It's okay.
It's dark.
And stormy?
Yes.
And here he goes again, 5 times bonus. Already rolled it once and halfway back around.
Wow.
You won one mission, yeah. It just says random crap.
No, you won 1 mission is what it says every time you get an extra ball.
Oh, but at the end of the game, it just fires off.
Yeah,
random
the end of the
stuff.
game, it's random.
I love the sounds in this game.
Yes.
Yeah, they're classic.
What year did this game come out?
What's that?
78?
No way.
It says on the back.
No, it's 80s.
Is it 80s?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's,
I can
thought
tell
it
you
was
in
like one
just
of
a
the
second
first,
if I make another spinner.
solid state.
yeah.
Or even if I miss.
Yeah, it's more like it.
Okay.
1980.
Yeah.
80. There you go. I wasn't bad.
I'll
I
be
said
in the
79. I was only I
middle.
said 78, 79. That gives me 1 year off.
Yeah, that was the first year they
You're
started.
82, puts you 2 years off. I was closer.
All right.
Did you get an extra ball?
I did, because I got the you won 1 mission thing.
78 to 79.
Damn it.
was the
There it
switch
goes.
over year. All right, Alan.
All right, your portal's going
I'm playing for second place.
Let's see what you get. Third is easily within reach. I did not do that well.
I would say that I wouldn't vote to drink these again on another stream.
Okay. Well, thank you for that.
I'm not playing
not-
for any
they're not
place.
terrible.
Oh, wait
Yeah.
a minute. Ha ha! Not left.
Go,
Let's see what we can do.
That's our score?
Preston Leon Allen Dennis.
Preston Leon Allen Dennis.
Yes.
Oh, what's the Wi-Fi password, y'all?
Oh, sorry.
It's a bunch of
really
numbers and stuff,
crazy.
But you know where it is in the drawer?
Yeah.
I'm first. Yeah.
Leon.
Our Wi-Fi password is.
Yeah.
Oh, is that a mic?
No way that they can get you. I mean, what could they do remotely? Like, oh, yeah, try this Wi-Fi password from Wisconsin.
See what happens.
Holy crap! No. Free internet. If that works, please let me know your Wi-Fi password. In Georgia, I'll take it. But not New York.
I'm okay with this.
I'm not.
I don't know what y'all
I'm not a
talking
fan. I'll finish it out of respect for pinball
Mm-hmm.
and your efforts.
Yeah. All right. I think it's good. I've also never had one before tonight.
Yeah, neither have I.
Yeah.
No, I got it, but it's not my.
I'm not gonna
No,
not
yeah,
drink
no,
it.
yeah.
I'm just.
Yeah.
not-
Let me
it
work
wouldn't
on
be
it.
something I'd reorder.
Yeah.
Might have to be perfectly fine.
I don't know the.
You like rum though a lot.
I like rum too, but maybe it's a ginger that's.
I have 2 ginger beers.
You have a light ginger?
I skipped out on buying a light ginger beer, but
I've always preferred
there.
Mary Ann.
I think the other.
Gilligan's reference. Yeah, there you go.
I don't
I
actually
was always
know.
a Marianne guy too.
Yeah.
I wasn't
that's
able to
right,
get
that's
the
great.
one I wanted, which is lighter. But I got something that I haven't tasted before, so I don't know if it's lighter or.
So maybe it's the ginger beer we don't like.
I doubt it. I mean, it's only got 2 ingredients, so you don't like something.
It's the ice.
That's it.
It's the ice.
Huh?
That wasn't it. All right.
Uh-oh.
I didn't think that.
It's on a small piece of paper, Dennis.
Seriously? You're supposed to be letting me know what the Astro score did, and I'm working on the internet.
Working on the internet, doing her taxes.
There's nothing on the internet anymore.
No. This is a fad.
I don't see how that thing's still around.
Is it? Even? Oy.
Plenty of time to work on the internet.
Yeah. Man.
This Outlander's got me every single time.
It'll do it. Gotta get that kickback.
What's kickback at?
It's either 1, 2, 3 or 4, 5, 6. That'll do it.
Oh, on the left side.
Yeah, kickback's on the left side, and you can light your kickback doing 1, 2, 3 or 4, 5, 6.
1, 2, 3 of those targets?
The numbered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 targets. The orange arrows.
So what's the blue do?
The blue on the right?
Yeah.
That spells power, and does things for bonus. They're ignorable. The middle one gives you extra ball after you get to 5x.
What are we talking about?
Or it might have something to do. I think it actually, now that I'm thinking about it, it might have something to do with the middle target, but it's not really worth going for. I don't ever shoot for the power targets.
Someone just tilted out on a good ball.
Who is that?
Alan?
Oh, okay.
What happened?
Dummy?
Leon.
Tilted out on a good ball.
Leon, go help Jenna.
What?
Astros have 3 for 7.
Ooh.
Ooh, that could be better. Hopefully I can graze the one on my way to the spinner.
Better news. I haven't lit my spinner this whole time we've been playing.
You didn't get on that.
Finally lit the spinner. It's my first time to light it.
Yeah. I find the best way to go with the post pass from the left is to give it just a little flick to kind of move it up the flipper just a little bit. And then as it rolls back, when it gets to like the crux there, then I do a post pass and it seems to work better because it's got that momentum backwards and that's what it needs to hit the right part of that post. Or the left. The left part of the post, which is the right part of the post.
The left is the right.
The left is the right.
Left is the right.
Left is the right.
Yeah.
You're also out of the camera for what it's worth, but you.
I'm okay with that.
Okay.
I'm not a camera guy.
Yeah. If I say we're going to channel 1, forget it. We're going to channel 13. 1 is 13. Got it.
Oh, look.
He's got the light touch.
A lot of shimmies and shakes for a ball save. Kickback.
Look, he's got a solar rod behind him to prop himself up on.
That no one can see.
Yeah. Yeah, you'll have to trust us. There's a solar rod behind him. Within inches.
Oh, that was a lot.
Dennis with a good game out of nowhere. Who gave this guy a drink? Fools.
Like it?
Yeah, I do. Like I've had a lot where like
I like it a lot.
it's not for me.
Uh-huh.
This one I like a lot. I don't like. It's not gonna be my go-to.
Well, compared to other crazy stuff we've had, it's pretty good.
Yeah. At this point, I've exhausted all my really good stuff, and so I'm working on stuff that I'm like, I haven't tried that. This sounds kind of okay. I'm gonna give it a shot. Oh.
Since we roughly have 52 drinks to try every year.
Well, excluding
Including
Yes.
holidays. Not really.
Some strange
We went
things-
live on Christmas last year, didn't we?
Yes, we did.
Yes, we did.
Holidays are in, man. Excluding pinball holidays, such as Pinburg, or things where
There you
we're
go.
gone.
Yeah.
Although this Pinburg, maybe we'll see.
I haven't talked to you guys in a while. Has anybody played Iron Maiden?
No!
No, we still have not played Iron
Still have
Maiden.
not played it. It's in Houston,
Oh.
sitting there, ready for me to play. Haven't been over there.
Oh shoot!
They just
Damn
finished.
Oh no, I got multi-ball.
Yeah.
League just finished theirs. So you have to
Did
wait
you
for
not
it
light
to
your
start
spinner yet
back
or
up.
something?
It's lit.
Oh, okay. Well then, you're good.
Yeah. Space City.
I was
Pinball
thinking it
just
was gonna
wrapped up.
end my spinner.
Oh no, it keeps it if you've got it. It just resets all of your progress on your
A
target.
nice double rip, by the way.
That was, I know, I noticed that. This is where just cradling on the left and ripping the spinner with the right is muy valuable. The cradle separations on this game are quite nice. That the slingshot's far back enough to where it kind of always dinks off the ball and will go over. Post passes kind of suck because of it, but the cradle separations are really nice.
Do you think whenever they came out with this game,
Uh-huh.
they were like, we're gonna make it very simple. That all you have to do is light that spinner and that's where all the points are at. Do you think that
They, I don't think they thought like that really back so much back then.
That's my turn.
I know, I just like to rock. You know, maybe,
What?
maybe I'm on the fence about the drink. Who knows what I'm doing?
What were you, Alan? What was your question about what?
Okay, like when this game came out, this is not obviously tournament
Son
or
of a
point,
bitch.
like minded game.
Did it
There
not
were
go?
no tournament-minded games back
Did
then.
it kick back in? There you go. Player 4.
I got my 1,000 in bonus.
When they designed it, where they were like, "Hey, all you have to do is do this, and then just shoot the spinner all day. Let's see if they figure it out." Like that was
I think
the
they
easiest.
They made it for multi-ball, and the spinner.
But if they made it for multi-ball, but there's no points in multi-ball.
Multi-ball was
Multi-ball
fairly
was brand
back
new.
then.
Just the fact that you have 3 balls on the field was what the big deal was.
Yeah, that was unique. Enough.
Yeah. I mean, it says at the top, Williams multi-ball firepower.
They were really trying to stress
It
that
doesn't
point.
say Williams shoot the spinner firepower. Although it should.
I've
it doesn't.
never noticed that it said multi-ball on the top.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Multi-ball was fairly new.
I don't
back
think
then.
that I've ever noticed that either. Good point out, Preston.
Oh.
You know, games were all designed about having about a 5-minute gameplay.
Yep.
So people would put more money in the. It had to be enticing enough that
Stupid-ass
I can
ball.
do better and get more quarters in. Any game that played
They're all
long,
still made like that.
any game that played long meant the
because if
bar
you're
wasn't
not-
making money.
No.
If you're not good enough, you're not gonna be able to play forever.
I mean, well, yeah, no one's going to be able to play forever,
shouldn't
but,
have
like,
moved
they're not really made like that anymore. I guess Aerosmith kind of is made like that, but not really. It's got a high goal to reach that they expect you to at least be able to try to get to. And, like, I assume people who are better at it are better
Didn't
at
get
it.
a
Walking
danger out of
Dead
that?
is designed like that. But, like, Whitewater's designed to be fun. It's not designed to be brutal. Like, all that shit going on with it. Like, every shot feeds a ramp or something safe, except for, like, the left orbit.
Yes, all the ramps are fun.
Everything's just made to be fun.
Yeah.
Ghostbusters is a little bit more fun. I mean, it's got the wide flipper gap, but it's not that brutal. Spider-Man
Didn't
definitely.
roll it. I don't think I rolled it.
Yeah, yeah.
Spider-Man all day.
And that's, I'm just looking around the room. I mean,
Oh, Dennis almost caught me.
Stop you.
Whoever- You got 922. I thought that was 92. You're killing everybody, yeah.
I say I almost called. He said, "Did you roll it? I didn't know about it."
I knew there was 2 people coming up on me, and I looked over there and saw your 92.
that's gross.
All of a sudden, Leon's like, "Dennis almost called me." It's like, shit.
Oh,
It scared the hell out of you, didn't it?
Yeah, I think I came in second.
don't do it. Okay, that's fine. And then bop that. Oh,
Told you I played better when I'm drinking.
Bop that. Okay. Bop that. Okay.
How did you tilt this? I shook it and didn't get a danger, and he just shook the hell out of it and didn't get a danger.
I can tilt anything. I can flip hard.
no
and tilt
bueno.
You
anything.
can tilt anything with balls.
Yep.
Oh, I got a danger there. I think I heard that
I heard
danger
a danger
sound.
noise.
Yeah.
Hard to
Well,
tell.
that would
this
have been a
game.
good spinner if it went through.
Roll it, Preston.
No, I'm nowhere close.
He's passing me up as we speak.
As you spoke.
I need for Ellen to have a house ball, so I'll at least get 1 point.
Is this ball 3? Oh, it's ball 3.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is it.
So how did the judge rated feed go?
Very well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, none of us knew how to
I think
play
it went okay. I do want to do another stream in that
Okay.
before we get rid. Well, not. I want to do another stream in it because I want to show off what happened to us when we played the other day.
Yes, how the end game keeps going.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say a little bit about that. Judge Dredd is a game that is potentially great if you never get to the end of the game.
Right.
Judge Dredd is fantastic.
Yes.
If you get to the end of the game,
There's a major flaw in the code.
it just, I don't know if it's a setting that we like,
It's all stock.
it's all stock?
Yes.
Okay. Well, just it turns out, once you finish all the modes, if you just blast through them, like on Adam's Family, ramp chair, if you just blast through all the modes, play them out as fast as you can, get to the next one, and just keep that rolling, you get to a thing called. You can go look at the game. I don't remember what it's called. It's called like Final whatever. Ultimate Challenge. In Ultimate Challenge, it is a 4-ball multi-ball where your goal is to shoot the super easy to shoot
Ramps?
ramps, but also anything that brings up like a crime, like a misdemeanor, a felony, whatever.
Scene, yes.
A crime scene, that's it. And there's like 4 or 5 of them throughout the playfield.
Right.
Each one of them gives you 10 million points. That's really not the big problem. What the problem is that once you get out of that multi-ball and you're in single ball play again, it takes 1 shot to either the ramp or the sniper tower, whichever one's lit, and that will restart your Ultimate Challenge 4-ball multi-ball, give it all back. Once you're out of that multi-ball back in single ball play, 1 shot brings you back into a 4-ball multi-ball,
which
and
you
it
can
just
do all
keeps
day
them
long,
coming.
yeah.
There's no limit. You keep going until you're out of balls.
Thank you for draining.
You're welcome.
Wow. Good catch up there.
I mean, I couldn't really do anything about it. It was a real drain. I wasn't that.
I know you were. You didn't dream to give me a win.
No. Well, that's not what I meant. I just meant I wasn't like taken out of it by what I was saying completely.
And Tracy will let us hold on to the game as long as you want. So
Yeah, I just want to do a quick.
I only got to
stream.
play it that one stream that we. That's the only time I played it. Was
Yeah.
that one stream? I thought we were gonna stream it again.
We can do another one if you want, and we can hold on to it if you want.
yeah, he's fine with that.
Yeah, but I'm definitely gonna do a like, here's the issue with this, and just try to run through it and see.
Yeah, I'll just
Because
let you know
when
it'll
we
be
were
next week.
playing it, I was learning as we played,
Yeah. Oh yeah. Me too.
and I still don't know because I haven't gone and like watched a tutorial video on it.
Yeah. It is a great game until
I was having fun.
until that loop starts.
Yeah, it's got great call outs.
Great call outs, great modes.
Yeah.
They're fun. They incorporate the whole playfield. I mean, they don't,
Oh,
all of them, but
bullshit.
each one has a different shot.
Now there might be, in some games, there are easy, medium, and hard settings.
See, yeah, that's what I'm
There
saying.
could
Maybe
be
it's
a
setting.
hard setting that makes it
back,
where
Alan.
you can't restart it.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't come up and say like
beat you,
restart.
Leon?
It just goes Ultimate Challenge. Like it still has all of your things lit,
Keep
flashing.
jacking till
You know
you're
how-
doing well.
It's not like a multi-ball
Like
restart.
in certain
it
games,
just kind of is.
If you get to the you get to the multi-ball, you get the jackpot. Well, then you have to jump through more hoops the second time.
Yeah.
Well, there's usually settings in there to make it where you jump through more hoops
Uh-huh.
the first time.
Yeah.
So they might do that in the code.
Yeah. Well, when you drain out of all of your balls, and then ball 3 comes up, or ball 2, whichever one you got Ultimate Challenge on. Your next ball, it starts over again. It's just within that ball. It's
Yeah.
just like go for it. Take this thing down.
It'd be worth looking. They might have.
Plus, it's got some pretty good Easter eggs, like on the sniper mode or whatever when the guy's falling. You can hit both of the flippers and the dog walks over and pees on him.
Yeah.
I love funny stuff like that.
Yeah, and I liked all the integration with specifically Creature from the Black Lagoon. There was a little bit more than just that girl
I
that I
like it.
noticed as we
Move
were
your- move
playing.
your
car.
Oh yeah, definitely move your
Yeah,
car. That's a
I-
big one.
And the ability to play the secondary game with that button on the bottom. Once
Yeah,
it's
but that's really cool, like an Assault the Vault kind of deal. It's a super game, is
Yeah,
what it is.
super game.
But yeah, I really like things like that that are just extra
Yeah,
features.
because it's got all new graphics. It's got a girl that comes on and tells you what to do.
And a mega spin.
Yeah, in the mega.
It's a little inside joke.
What game were you and I watching a stream of? Was it Iron Maiden?
I don't know.
When they were, and we were like, wouldn't that be funny if they put Move
Yeah,
Your
you're
Plane
call-
in?
Yes, that was during the
Aces High?
Dog
Aces-
fight, yeah.
Dog fight during Aces High. It would be awesome if they put in a little joke of "Move your plane" and yeah, that'd be a little great tribute. Especially since you know Elwin's such a Bally Williams fan.
I think I mentioned it on Jack's stream.
You may have.
I mentioned it on there. I don't think anybody saw it and commented on it. It got erased because
the
that
hell, Alan?
was that was the
You're gonna lose, Dennis.
that was the stream that got deleted.
Don't tilt, sir. Yeah.
Yes.
Don't tilt. Look at this. I think he's gonna beat you.
It's not over yet. I got an extra ball.
Oh yeah. Woo. You're gonna do it anyway. You're gonna
Oh, walking away.
Go ahead and roll it. Go ahead and roll it. Oh well.
Nah.
Nice.
Are you kidding me? You get a house.
He was in last fucking place. Yep. You want to do the things? That goes Alan, Dennis, Preston,
Yes, it
Leon.
goes, Alan.
Rack up the scores and I'll start it up. That was incredible.
No, it wasn't. That sucked.
That
But
was
hey, and I did it without the extra ball, no less.
that was incredible. Yeah. A walk-away win from last place. You need to go on YouTube, cut you out a clip of
Yeah,
that.
that's it. Watch it. This is how you play
Firepower,
firepower.
yeah.
You're never out.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know that you'll like this anymore. It's got the other ginger beer.
All right, who came in third?
Not me.
Preston or
I'm
Leon?
just gonna force you
Oh,
to finish
Preston,
that.
I'm last. Yeah.
I'll finish it.
Okay. I mean, I don't want to make you miserable.
I mean, I think it'll be good once the water gets down in it.
All right, that was
Once it
incredible.
becomes not even close to the
Did you
same
get-
drink, I think it'll be good.
Did you do
Yeah,
something
that's the other ginger beer I have. I don't know that it's gonna make
And
a
I like the Moscow
huge difference to you.
Rules. I
Yeah.
really do. I like that's
That
a great
completely changes the taste
Good in a good way.
in a good way.
Looking forward to
I
it.
like that. I like that much better than this.
Okay. I can
Yes,
dump
house
that out
ball.
and make you one of these.
Love
Not
it.
throwing this away.
Okay.
All right, hey.
I just like that ginger beer better.
Come back and learn, yeah.
I'm sitting pretty, baby. Sitting pretty.
Yeah, and this is the cheap ginger beer too.
Just saying.
Yeah.
The other one was
Hell,
more
I learned
expensive.
from the
You gotta,
best.
you gotta let them think they're doing great.
Yeah.
And you just come in
This one's
high.
made with like cane sugar, and it's got like a whole bunch of other stuff to it. It's the cheap one.
Dennis doesn't quite have the hang of it.
Or does he?
Oh wow, I've got a lot to do.
You do. You gotta get
So
it.
what happened that last game? I came in third.
Yeah, Alan came back and beat me.
Yeah, Alan came from
last place.
I noticed he was playing for a while. I didn't say anything.
Yeah. Oh, we knew. We were watching.
Y'all were chatting it up, and I was over there just kind of half.
You were right in the other
While you were
room
talking, I was like, I feel like Leon.
Yeah.
with a window between our rooms. Surely you heard us screaming about Alan coming back.
I heard you saying that like he was doing well, but I didn't really get every word.
That was the words.
Grease is the word.
Grease is the word.
I thought bird was the word. Did it change?
Oh.
No.
Yes. Bird. It changed from bird to
Yeah.
grease.
When did grease become the word?
Well, bird doesn't have groove or meaning.
Mum's the word.
Grease does.
The bird only surfs.
Yeah.
I
only-
get it now.
That was, by the way, an excellent comeback.
For Alan?
No.
Oh.
Oh
Doesn't have
my
groove.
comeback was
The bird
mediocre.
doesn't have groove or meaning.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes I'm faster than others.
I think if you listen to the song, Bird has a good amount of groove.
Yep. All right. 7, 8, 24, 24. This is doable.
They have 3 times our score. We are doomed.
Ooh, 2 times bonus. If I don't tilt out of it like I always do.
I generally go with Fever Tree for ginger beer. They didn't have it today,
Fever Tree makes the best tonic.
so I went with Stoli.
Hmm.
It does, and I bought some the other day, or today, just to have with, regular like gin and tonic or whatever, which is something I guess we haven't had here.
Don't you dare. Don't you tilt on me, you stupid ass.
Go, dude.
Oh, no points on the way down either.
No points on the way down either. Do you even skill shot, bro?
I can't.
Took a trip to Phantom Town.
I had double bonus. My dad has that.
Really?
He does. Exactly, that little wire. Yeah.
I forgot about your ear, man.
Man, I should have nudged it.
I didn't.
Well, yeah, I guess you can't.
But I have noticed you've been talking quite well. You
can hear
Not
it.
falling
I can hear it
over.
again.
Everything's going great.
Yeah. I've reached that status in my life. I'll be 40 this year in a couple months here, and here I am with a hearing aid already.
Yeah, well, that's
But
it.
it's a
Once
lot better
you
than the
reach 40,
vertigo
you know,
that I was
it's
having
over.
when we were playing during Twilight Zone.
Just wait till you get plantar fasciitis. It's a bitch.
Hey, I probably have a piece of that. My foot just sometimes.
Yeah. I mean, I hate it. It's horrible. Yeah.
I feel like I'm officially old now.
Yeah, you're getting
With a
there.
hearing aid.
I will say this is much better with the other one.
That's how you make them think you're not
All
doing
right.
too well.
36, 41,
36,
38, 36.
Look at these terrible scores. It's anybody's ball game.
Take a sip of that one. Tell me what you think.
Man, to make it
Yeah,
worse,
that one's mine.
I must have hit my last damn target to light the spinner when I tilted.
Yeah.
Because now all 6 of them are back.
That is a lot.
That blows.
Yeah, it's just the ginger beers.
I need to.
Okay. All it is, if you want to do it yourself, 2 ounces of Goslings, and then
ounces of raw
yeah,
Gosling.
but then put the ice in,
This is no
and then
roast.
top it with the ginger beer.
I still think we should have gone with Rachel McAdams instead of Ryan Gosling.
Do it with the one in the glass bottles, not the Stoli can. So now that we've done some research, I feel that I can present it to the audience.
About damn time.
Wow.
Had to work for every bit of that. Layout 2.
We're coming. These here. We're ready to go.
What kind of bar makes you make their own drink?
Yeah. Right. All right. So, for those out there who are listening to this and have gotten this far into the video, which I assume you're watching the video because you're damn sure not watching the stream. If you've gotten to this point and you're like, man, all those people really shitting on this drink, I want to try it. What's the best way to try it? The best, Stoli, this can, ginger beer, throw this in the trash. This is not good. This is not, I mean, it's okay, but it's not great.
With what we're drinking.
In a dark and stormy. It's only okay, honestly, in a Moscow Mule as well. Fever Tree is the way to go for a Moscow Mule, hands down.
Is this where we're going?
White Rock, however, well, yeah, I mean, we were getting there. It was
That's a ginger beer in a glass.
in a glass little bottle. Yeah, it's a 6-pack of
Like
this.
an old school Sprite.
Yeah, I got it at HEB. It's
Do
great.
you remember that?
Um,
You might have been too young for that.
no, I remember. Yeah.
Bloody Sprite.
But White Rock is great in a dark and stormy. It's made with like cane sugar, whereas this is, I assume, not. It doesn't say anything about it.
Salt sugar.
Sea salt sugar. But it is gluten free. So I mean, if you're one of those heterotekamites or whatever they're called, that's
sister.
yeah,
You can't have gluten.
it's against gluten. You can totally do this.
Yeah, man. Thanksgiving is weird.
Yeah. Then you have to go with the lesser of the dark and stormy.
All right, you beat me. You can drink.
But the better tasting one, White Rock, all day. Not a sponsor. Hashtag.
So,
Real talk. Real talk. Real talk.
We're getting into this. Here we go.
We're about to be moving into our house.
Hey!
We've got floors. We're still missing trim and doors and, you know.
Doors.
like that.
Floors, no doors.
I mean, there's a door to our, whatever. I mean, we're edging the near, you know,
Gotcha.
the move in here. And,
That's the best rip I got yet. Hedgeteka-what's? Exactly. Hedgeteka-what's?
Hey, Fozzie Bear.
Fozzie Bear.
Hey.
Oh, it's me.
Hey, FZ was on the IFPA stream this afternoon.
Hey. It's been a day of streaming for you, man.
Yes, it has.
So I'm nearing the
And
move
welcome
in
back, of course.
of my house.
That's
We're
exciting
getting close.
stuff.
It is. It's very good because the central AC in our house,
Yeah.
our rent house, is
I
now
heard
out.
it just
I
went
heard
out.
your
It's
AC
out.
went out.
We've got all these borrowed window units and it's like 85 degrees in our house.
Yeah, that's sucks.
We talked about that on
It's
the
a horrible
way to
score.
bring the Kelly to camp.
It's.
We talked about that. My God, if it wasn't for bad luck, Alan would have no luck at all.
I'm telling you, it's the worst ever.
Yeah, that's got to be ending, right?
I'm really hoping for a single point here.
So I'm looking at.
Ethan Allen and Marquez. Evening Fuzzy Bars.
Yeah, this cheap ginger beer.
Much better.
Is this the one when we make Moscow Mules? This is the one we like too.
I have never tried this before. This was an HEB, had a little hangy coupon. I was like, beep, tried it out.
Yeah, I saw you on the IFPA stream, Burrs. I know you've been watching a lot of pinball today. Thanks for watching a little more.
It's good though.
Yeah, I like it.
I think I'm just gonna not ever really buy Stoli again
All
because I
right.
don't like it in Moscow Mules. Tried it again here, didn't really like it.
Get last.
Preston Leon Allen.
Ooh.
Dennis.
No, excuse me.
Dennis.
Dennis Leon.
Oh.
Yeah,
I was like,
Allen.
what?
Yes.
I have yet to get last.
All right, Dennis.
So look, so I've been cleaning out.
What games did you play?
Allen.
I've been cleaning out, like, you know, I was going to the house, getting a lot of the debris and stuff, you know,
Yeah.
wood and paper and all the remodeling stuff that they've been doing. I've been taking out to the burn pile. That's
I
what I've
did
been
that
doing this
wrong.
weekend.
Uh-oh.
And Tony tells me
So I believe
To go
Allen
to the
had 2
house.
points.
and clean out the garage
Going into this.
today.
Take your time, get it
Fish
ready.
He now
tails,
has 1, so he's either at 3.
Getaway.
If someone
and
could kind of
pinball
run it
are
back
still
and
in
let
my
me know how
garage.
many he
Hang on,
had
one
before I
second.
just fucked it up.
What's
that'd be
going
great.
on?
Oh, nothing. Everything's fine.
We're getting it all worked out. You just continue your conversation.
Did he mess the scores up?
Absolutely. Who would do that?
Maybe-
Who would do
maybe
a thing like that?
Maybe a scopes.
I should have 5 points.
Alan, do you know how many you had going into this?
17.
Oh, okay.
I just did Alan's score.
Did you? Oh, because
Yeah.
he won the last one.
He
So
had won the last
I
one.
know he had 2 points. If he
2,
won the
he
last
had
one, that brings him
5.
up to 5. So
Yes.
that would bring him to 6.
Okay, that'll fix it.
So, anyways.
Wow, this is a close ass game. I just want y'all to know. Hold on, give me a second. Leon with 7 is in the lead.
Okay.
Preston and Allen are tied for second with 6, and Dennis is at 5 right now.
That's pretty
And
good.
it
Anybody's
is
game.
10:05. That's the
guys,
first
anybody's
hour.
game.
Yeah. Hopefully it'll stay close. We'll see.
I should have 6 right now.
I can't on phone. I think we worked it out.
Somebody had to come back and beat me on that last
Yeah. Because he definitely won that one, and I
He
remember
cheated.
at least giving him 2 points before. So it's got to be at 6.
Yeah.
I think he warmed up at a turn.
What?
Okay.
House ball.
There was a bit of a controversy today on one of the
Well,
streams.
we'll go back.
I'm not going to get
back.
too far
We'll
into
finish
it, but I
the
think
story.
that's about as much as we want to do for that.
I need some more dark and stormy.
Do you? I suggest White Rock, the official not sponsor of the Pinball Mafia.
So here's the deal. The wife wants me to go and clean out the pinball machines from the house.
What do you mean clean them out? You don't have any pinball machines in the house.
I've got Fishtails, the Getaway, and Pinbot still intact
Oh.
at my house.
Okay.
That I thought maybe I would, as a project, once I move back in, you know, play fields, LEDs,
Yeah.
or
Okay. They're too stinky to bring in. I guess you got them out on the back porch.
No, they're in the garage.
Okay.
They're in the garage.
Oh, me.
Yeah, it's you. Okay, so what does she want you to do? Just
She
get
wants.
rid
Oh,
of
she
them?
wants them now. She wants them
Yeah.
now.
Well, that makes sense. That's a wife.
Yeah.
Right. Well, I mean, they're still there.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. Come on now.
Has the foot spoken?
No. She doesn't have. But I'm to the point where, like, what do I really do with these things?
Right.
What do I do with these? They do have some value. We know that, right? There is some value in whether I start them out or
Right.
what. What's my best route to getting something out of what has been flooded?
I'd say keep what you can to hang up, like you said, and sell.
We
what
stripped the
parts you
plastics and the boards
because
out.
the cabinets are not savable. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go over this real quick.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go over this real quick, and that's gonna be the last we say about it.
Oh, we took the plastics out of the machine. The spare plastics that were.
There was on, I believe, the stream today or yesterday.
Okay.
There was.
Oh, were you gonna go back to that? It was just
he
a good joke.
he asked
Oh, okay.
on a stream or about a stream and
Oh, yeah.
controversy. So I said I'm gonna say this, and then we're gonna be done with it.
Okay. I'm pretty much up on it, so go ahead.
Yeah. Someone that is our friend was on the stream playing against another person on Twilight Zone, and they chose to
Take your opportunity to listen to this.
during the 30-second practice, or however many second practice before the game, they let the other person go first, even though they were playing second later.
Right.
And then they went second in practice, and we're going to start. It was Colin. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Okay. Colin and another person was playing Twilight Zone, right? Colin went second in the
Practice.
even though he was starting out playing the game officially. That is apparently somehow against the rules, but that's not important.
Anyway, he ended up setting up the
The
Powerball.
warm-up controversy got it.
Yeah.
Done. We're done. We explained it. It's out.
Yes.
Basically, the first player got a Powerball when he basically strategized to where he was going to get the
I see what
Powerball.
you're saying, because it was Twilight Zone with the Powerball. And
Yeah.
all that.
He knew it was coming out next.
Yeah.
He was player one.
There
so
was-
when they started the game, it kicks out
Yeah.
Powerball. He's got an instant advantage.
Yeah.
And
A notable player got upset, but it has now since been talked about to death. It's not anything I want to bring up. I don't want to really get into anything. I don't want to take sides on anything.
yeah, I think it's all been taken care of, and I don't want to piss anybody off
Yeah,
either.
that was just explaining what it was. That's it.
I'm going to go on record and say that Twilight Zone is my favorite game.
It is top
Of all
5.
time, still to this day.
It is top 3 for me. I'd say it's top 3.
Top three, yes. With Addams Family, Metallica, and then Twilight Zone, yes.
It's number 3.
Really, Adam's Family is. I mean, I get. I mean, but
Yeah.
where
If-
Adam's Family makes Twilight Zone number 3 to you?
Personally, yes, it speaks to the fact
I mean, I get it. There's a back and forth between Twilight Zone and Adam's Family.
it has nothing
But
to
then,
do.
So now, where does
I
Metallica come in?
promise you, my like of Addams Family over Twilight Zone has nothing to do with the fact that Addams Family is a better game than Twilight Zone. Why I like Addams Family more than Twilight Zone is because Addams Family, from when I was 2, was in my house, and I grew up learning how to play pinball on Addams Family. So like you with Pinbot and how you love Pinbot,
Yeah.
Addams Family.
Understandable.
Yeah.
Understandable.
Wouldn't rip, but I'll take it.
Understandable.
Yeah.
I just want to know where now with that, with
Yeah.
Adam's Family being your home.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Your introduction, your life to pinball.
Right.
As was pinball to me.
Uh-huh.
We all know where we all stand with fucking Metallica.
It's great. Yeah.
Fucking Metallica.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where now do those? I want to hear your 1, 2, 3.
Without that?
No,
Throw
I want
it
to hear
out?
your 1, 2, 3 with those.
With those?
It's so hard for me to put them in order.
I
It's so hard for me to put them in order.
The only difference is where does Addams Family Metallica rank for me, right? Because Twilight Zone's number 3 for me.
See,
Okay,
Addams Family's
okay.
number 3 for me.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay.
But I don't.
To me, it's hard to put. It depends on what mood I'm in.
Yeah.
Really, ultimately,
Honestly-
Twilight Zone's my all-time favorite game.
Honestly,
But-
I'm gonna put.
There are plenty of times where Metallica is just.
I agree. That would be Metallica. I think Metallica would have to be my number.
And here's something Preston doesn't even know. Burrs knows this.
I think I'm gonna go Addams Family over Metallica.
What they did in the tournament today to make Metallica, make people play it differently, and this is in the IFPA Big Time Tournament.
They took out the Opto for
No,
Spark.
they set all the switch hits to get to crank it up to only 5 each.
Yeah, they
to
did
make
that.
people go for crank it up more than the multi-ball.
We
and
have-
play the game differently.
Well, I was gonna say Texas TPF has done that.
I like
a
that.
couple
Yeah,
times.
actually.
I've been in a couple tournaments that have done that, and it's great.
Uh-huh.
It's fantastic because it does add a different thought.
It does. It makes you play the game a little
Scrambles your
differently.
brain a
I
little.
don't think I can pick a top 3 pins. It is hard, and
But we're gonna make you, so do it.
Well, you still don't have to. You can still go multi-ball.
Yeah. It makes it easier to get in to crank it up, and you get to see different stuff than the same old Sparky multi-ball over and over and over.
Alan tilting out. No, he didn't.
Ha
Sure sounded like it. I thought that was
no, it gets real pissed.
that sounded good.
That sounded like the real piss noise.
Oh, I mean, yeah. Man,
It's so hard for me. I don't
Spider-Man-
I don't like having to. I like just knowing they're in my top 5.
and then not putting them in order.
Yeah, I don't like having to have to put them in order.
If you had to choose a top 5, you had to name those games.
I don't know what I would choose after the top 3. The
Yeah,
top
right.
3 are locked.
Yeah. Spider-Man to me is one of those. So far, as of right now, and if we're talking about our collection, Spider-Man is within that top 5.
Really?
I think so, honestly.
I love Spider-Man. I love it.
it's only
I
ball
gotta
2.
say, I don't know if it's because it's new to us.
You going with Attack?
Attack from Mars, and I don't know if that's because of the newness yet.
Yeah.
So I might have a newness factor swaying my.
I think, honestly,
I love Attack from Mars.
I like
There's
Attack.
3 different
I
ways to
love
play
Attack.
Attack from Mars.
I think it is a newness factor that's kind of coming at you here. It is a great game. There's a reason it's still at the top of the charts today, and there's a reason why CGC remade it, because they knew with all the games out there, people are still gonna buy it because it's fucking awesome, right?
Yeah, exactly.
It is a great game.
Yeah, and there's
Is
3
it-
ways to play it.
Yeah.
There you go.
Now-
There you go. Adams, Twilight Zone, AC/DC.
Ooh, I like the AC/DC in there.
I don't.
Love.
No, so you could AC/DC and that effing cannon.
Oh, blocking the view of
It
the
has-
lights.
Blocking the view of the right out lane, that is a deal breaker
That's
for
the
me.
biggest
I mean,
drawback.
I don't.
Oh, it didn't hit the.
I loved AC/DC when y'all first had it out here.
No.
It sucked because I wasn't very good
Ooh,
at
I
it
thought it was gonna
because of
get
that
me.
thing.
Yeah.
And still to this day, I cannot get over that
No,
cannon
no
and
spinner.
that blockage and that like. And then for whatever reason,
Stargazer.
AC/DC.
No
that-
spinner.
To me, AC/DC is like,
No spinner.
you know, here's the rest of the pinball world,
Uh-huh.
and then AC/DC is like this to me.
Oh, the opening of the playfield.
Oh,
closed
Everything to me
man.
feels like AC/DC.
I had
went
3
like
shots
this,
at that spinner and didn't
You
get it.
know, and I don't like a real small, thin.
If somebody comes
play
back and
field.
barely
Yeah,
beats me, I'll
Whitewater's
deserve
kinda
it.
that way too.
Oh.
It's closed in.
Okay.
There's no wide
What?
open playfield on Whitewater.
So he's.
Yeah, AC/DC is too tight for
I'm,
me.
I'm,
I think.
I'm trying to kind of decode this. So I think what he's saying is, I'm not good enough to really enjoy some of those more popular pins like Addams Family, Twilight Zone, AC/DC, nowhere close to like being good enough. And then he said, I love Medieval Madness, Attack from Mars, but also love Stargazers. And then we were talking about how he was liking these.
Oh,
and he
yeah, we
said
thought-
no. They clarified. That's all right. We're good.
So
I think
you're
we covered
so
that.
Bird, are you saying that Addams Family, Twilight Zone, and AC/DC are nowhere close to your top 10?
I think.
Or you're nowhere close good enough to?
I think he's saying he's not good enough to fully appreciate them.
We'll find out because I'm sure he'll clarify any minute.
Which I don't know, Burris. I think you're a excellent pinball player. 10 out of 10.
Spider-Man is awesome. Awesome
Really,
game.
that's a great pin.
I don't know that's in my top 5 though, but I don't know what else is in my top 5. Right now, Attack from Mars is in my top 5.
Get out of there.
I can't deny it right now.
That's correct.
horrible.
All that.
Correct. Nowhere close to top. I mean, hey,
Therefore, that's a me.
I
Ball 3, 185,
think
460.
if you like,
Well, go ahead and list your top 5.
well, he said 3 he did like. Medieval
Let me
Madness,
pause-
Attack
let me
from
pause
Mars,
this real
but
quick.
Stern
What are we talking
Stargazer as
about?
well.
Balance up top. Yeah.
Oh, is it?
You can shake it loose.
We can take the glass off if you'd like. Okay.
Can't leave it on the
I don't enjoy. I don't enjoy them as much as a game where I can really get somewhere on. I think if you like Medieval Madness, but you don't like Addams Family, I think you're. I think that has to do with maybe more the amount of times you've played it, rather than the fact that you're really good enough to do well on Addams Family. Because really, if you just get 2 shots down, you're done. That's it. That's Addams Family. Game's over. You can run through it. And
Center ramp.
yeah,
chair, center
getting
ramp,
somewhere is just at maximum. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 times 2. At maximum, if you do it completely wrong, 22 shots will finish the game of Addams Family for you. But
This is so much better.
you're welcome. Yeah, they're but I don't know. I'm not gonna judge. I'm not gonna judge your top 3. You said Medieval Madness, Attack from Mars, but also like Stern Stargazer. Those are great
By the
games.
way, I
You
love
son
Stern
of a
Stargazer.
gun.
Those are all amazing games, and I do love Stargazer.
Dennis for the win. Unless
should
he
not
has some massive bonus.
And Stern apparently loves Stargazer enough to put it on Ghostbusters. So hey,
Dennis Allen Preston.
Stargazer is in.
Adams, I've admittedly
Stargazer's
got
a
very few
beautiful
games.
game.
I suggest
I love
with
that
your
one.
with your skill, considering that you said you love Medieval Madness and Attack from Mars, that means you have a good amount of. I haven't seen you play, as far as I know. I might have, and I just don't know your username
Coming
compared to your
around
real
on
name.
Twilight Zone.
But I would definitely get some more games in on Addams Family because I think you'll really come around to liking it.
I just,
Dennis Allen Preston.
Twilight Zone for me being one of my favorites.
All right.
I guess has a lot
What was
to
it?
do with me
Dennis
loving
Allen Preston.
Dennis Allen Preston.
the show growing up, and then loving the show still and as an adult. When it came out on Netflix, I was like that's when I went to bed watching at night was Twilight Zone. Like I just love the.
Yeah, that's also.
Yeah, you
Same, but the
know?
same thing with Addams Family.
That puts me in the lead. Do you? But I mean, I would be more inclined to watch Twilight Zone reruns than.
There's
Addams
2
Family.
ties.
Alan and I are tied for the lead with 8. Preston and Leon tied for 7. What a night!
This is the closest night I think we've ever had, as far as like we're all right there. We've all won, we've all lost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I haven't lost completely.
We've
Have
all
you not?
loved
You
and
just
lost.
gotta love a
Not
lot of
lost
ones.
completely.
Yeah.
I have twice in a row.
Yeah. And you've built back up.
Tied for the lead.
That's where this Pittsburgh scoring system comes in. I really enjoy it.
Apparently, I just can't play in front of Jack.
Oh, it's fine.
No, really, it's the alcohol.
Yeah. Could do that.
All right, Leon, you'll get way too many.
You want one?
Yeah.
I got the
Pull it
one.
back from ball 1, yeah.
Well, I got the
Showing
one
off,
left.
yeah.
I tried to graze it on the way to the spinner, and instead I ripped the spinner. I didn't hit the target at all.
Oh, I didn't hit.
Yeah, so I really don't know my full plan with the games that I have
a sudden Preston is
Go
up.
ahead and get rid of the cabinets. Sell the legs, I guess.
Yeah, the water-soaked cabinets aren't going to be worth anything because those are going to be out of shape.
You haven't seen me play yet. The only tournament I've ever played
I
was
would
at
think
Pinball
so.
2017, and we didn't face each other.
You, I don't know.
Who knows?
I'm sure we'll see. Are you going this year?
They swell up a lot.
I might go plug in.
Because I'll be there this year, and if you see me, come on up.
We sold one of your boards. Was it for Pinbot?
Pinball, yeah.
Okay.
Give me a hey and a hi and a what's up.
What if I plug some fishtails and it works?
Yay! Can't hurt anything. Well, it's in your garage. It's not like you're going to catch your house on fire. So.
Oh my damn. Could have gone better. Hell yes. Awesome, man. I'll definitely see you there. We need to go into the free play area and definitely get a game in if we don't play each other in the main tournament. And even if we do, fuck it. Let's go play some.
Yeah, but we live
In
for
the
Pinball.
refrigerator, top shelf.
I can't wait to get back to Pinball.
18950.
Yeah. Oh, look at you.
That's right.
33's coming on strong. I better back off a little bit.
Remember, you had some of my ice cream. Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, this time we need to get a game in, though.
Thought I tilted again.
That was damn good ice cream, too. Penberg? You remember that?
Yeah, I remember.
Dennis in there. Yeah, I remember.
That was Dennis all the way from the kitchen.
Yep. All right, which one's me? This one?
On the right.
All right.
Yeah. How many times when Burrs is watching do I bring up ice cream when we're going to Pinburg?
Oh, yeah.
A lot, yeah.
Let's get some games in. I'm flying in.
Rejected.
No spinner for you.
Flying in this year, so I'll stick around later on Sunday. That's the one sticking point. I don't think we'll be there late on Sunday.
We are staying later than usual on Sunday, but,
but
we're
not
still,
super late. We're
But
still
our
leaving
flight
on
is like at 3.
Sunday. Okay.
We're staying long enough to play hopefully some, if not all, of the finals if somebody qualifies.
In like intergalactic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or whatever happens on Sunday. Because you
Intergalactic.
had to leave last
finals
year.
happens. At the end of Saturday is regular finals.
Yeah, it was
And then-
intergalactic. You qualified.
I qualified for intergalactic and then
And
checked
then you
in and left.
you checked in. Go. Well, it was because somebody gave you the advice that if you check in,
Then yeah.
you get at least that position, and that's not the way it really worked. I don't think. But
It ended up actually not being far from that. I actually did get better placement because I checked in and left than I would have otherwise.
When is?
Pinburg is
July.
July, next month.
Oh wow, that close.
Yes, sir.
Wow.
we're going. You can get a flight
And
and
you're
come watch.
and you're going next year, right?
It's possible.
You'll have.
My project that I'm working on now is about to end when I talk to my company, and they do have 2 more projects for me in this area, so I don't have to leave. But even if they didn't, I had a project lined up
In Pittsburgh, and that works perfectly.
No, actually, and
You will so
College Station.
love Pinburg if you get in and go. It is right up your alley, man.
I couldn't agree with him more.
It will be the greatest thing you ever do in pinball. Pinburg is that good.
it's the greatest thing I ever did in my life. The way you're talking about.
Honestly,
And pinball.
could be. I don't know what you've done in your life, so yeah.
Yes. I don't know what else you've done in your life. It could be.
Not much, you know. Good old Texas.
We're not going to count Jenna in there.
No.
Kids don't count.
Working on figuring out how I'll get ice cream there this year. Hey, if you do, I'd love to have some. If you don't, it'd be better to have you and no ice cream.
So he says. Yes. If you can't come, just send the ice cream.
One of y'all should like.
All right, we have differences of
bring some
opinion
Blue
here.
Bell up there.
Oh man,
Blue
he
Bell.
makes homemade ice cream.
Bluebell's the shit.
It was effing
Bluebell's the
delicious.
bomb. That's not Bluebell up north. That's
Yeah,
a southern thing.
look, I get it. I know. But homemade ice cream, and he made a bunch of different flavors. It was awesome.
It was great.
So we would go over and we would hang out at the Double Danger booth, and he was like right across with ice cream and an ice chest, and we were drinking and eating ice cream, and it was awesome.
Sounds like a blast.
I told you.
Yeah, what's that?
That's what everybody does at Pinball.
Yeah. Ice cream and beer.
Of course, now 1 million people are going to show up at Double Danger's booth.
Heard y'all got ice cream.
Heard you got ice cream.
At the worst, I think I can have a friend bring it since he's driving. Way to go.
Oh.
As long as he doesn't do
Leon
too
does
many
not
stops.
like that he lost his first place.
That's a 5x full bonus right there.
Damn straight it is.
Leon, that's ball two.
You're
Was
only on
ball
yeah.
two,
Oh, wait,
almost
I was
rolling
I
it
got an
on ball
extra ball.
two with an extra ball.
I think we're playing extra balls, aren't we?
I saw the 5x, looked for the extra ball light, and assumed you just hadn't.
No, I knew I got it. I
Got
got
that
it
many
during the
power letters yet?
got it during the multi-ball.
Yeah,
Oh, that was
it
just an empty
great.
booth that was there?
Yeah,
Okay.
it was just sitting there.
You know what I'm excited about? Kelly
ahead.
going to Pinburg this year.
Dude, I am too. I think she's gonna kill it.
I think she's going to kill it too.
I don't want to put too much pressure on.
I don't either. I just think she's going to, I think she'll qualify higher than D.
So
Yeah.
killing that
I'm going
50,000
in
target.
having no expectations, but a hope.
Yes. A hope and a dream.
Yeah. 'Cause I feel like,
She's really playing great pinball right now.
Yeah.
destroying it. Second place at
I'm really
TPF
proud of
for
her
the women's
coming back
division.
from
That's
TPF.
awesome.
That was huge.
Papa Circuit event? Yeah.
Yeah.
Like really.
She tied for first. They had to have a playoff for her to come in second.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's big. That's big. I was really proud.
We were all blown away.
And like, yeah, it's a big deal that she came in second.
Leon, ball two.
But from coming out of nowhere to do that, especially to the people around her constantly, just to come out of nowhere and make those moves that she did at TPF was absolutely amazing. Within
How can you tilt this game, Dennis?
Shaking that hard. I moved it a good 4 inches.
Bert says if I made C, Kelly could as well. Yes, she could. And I'm excited for it, man. I think 2018 is her Pinburg.
My first Pinburg 2 years ago, I made B. I was so, and I went in nervous. Last year I went in, I wasn't nervous at all because I knew what Pinburg was about. And going in, I was playing really good pinball. And I got there, and God, I sucked ass.
Yeah.
It was terrible. I thought, oh man, I'm gonna at least make B again.
Yeah.
It happens. It's pinball, man. Sometimes you do well, sometimes you don't.
Hey.
Almond Joy's got nuts.
I got my 4 wins in a row medal. I'm set.
Nuts.
I feel like I could do-
Almond
yeah,
Joy's
both of
got
them got a
nuts.
medal. Last Pinburg.
Oh, that's right. I was so close.
Close.
That first year,
Yeah.
I was this close.
Yeah.
I was 1-1-1. In the last game, I came in second.
Yeah, that sucks.
Like, oh,
That does suck.
it does suck.
But those medals are really cool. Almost better than winning one of the divisions.
Yeah. I've come home with a very,
Oh, what
quite
the
proud
shit?
with a 4-win medal.
Yeah.
That's more difficult probably than winning the damn thing. Well, maybe not.
Should I roll
Maybe
this
not,
bad boy?
but, you know, depends on who you're up against. You know. Preston's pro tip for receiving a medal: sandbag the first 2 rounds. Then when you play against the people who also suck, take them out.
Nope. Not gonna happen.
You get a medal.
No roll for you.
I thought that's what I was gonna do. After I was screwed up.
Yeah.
And then I still sucked.
Pinball Mafia does not condone sandbagging of any kind in any tournament.
Yeah, excuse me. I didn't do it on purpose.
Oh, I
just-
know you
I
didn't.
just sucked all the way around.
Yeah.
Was just hoping once I was in the bottom of the pack, I would actually do good.
You can definitely tell because of the like
All right.
cloudiness.
I just gave up
Oh, shit.
my first place.
Hence the
Yes, you did.
And yeah, that's what tends to happen to all of us. You think you're doing well, and then all of a sudden, Pinburg puts you in your place.
Yes, it does.
All right. All right, 2, 3, and 5, 6. It's not too difficult, right? All right, only need that 2. Got it. Spinner for days. Here we go. We'll let that count up first. Every time I'd start playing well at last Pinburg, I think maybe I've got a chance. And then the game would humble me greatly. Those games are set up. As soon as you start to think maybe I've got a chance, they know. It's like they're tapped into your brain. As soon as you start to feel confident, they just rip it out from underneath you.
Man, you know the first 2 games I had here in this game right here that we're playing, where it was just pretty much plunge and drain? That was my Pinburg last year.
Was it?
Yeah. Very, very, very first round I played Escher.
That'll do it.
And well, I beat him on one game. That was the highlight of my whole weekend.
Take what you can. File it away. Escher, I beat him.
That's your own medal. Yeah.
The key to that sentence was one game.
Yeah. But you don't have to mention that part.
It was. The sad thing was he and I both sucked on that game. I just got lucky.
Hence why you beat him, right?
What game was it?
Hey, do you remember the game?
No. We started off with I think the Dirty Harry game.
Oh my God. That's a horrible matchup. Escher on Dirty Harry? I don't think you're ever gonna win that. I don't care who
I
you
can't
are.
remember the other 3 games. Maybe one was Stratosphere? Maybe? I have to go look up and see.
He says there's still one more game than he's ever beat Escher on.
Touche.
Yeah. A win is a win is a win.
Seriously, I'm pretty sure we both sucked on it, huh?
You realize what's happening here in this match? In our standings and what's going on?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'm gonna flip back from first place to last place.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm gonna go to last place because I'm gonna get 0 points.
Yeah,
All of y'all will get. I'm gonna possibly be tied with whoever gets 1 point.
So I don't get 626,000 plus.
Preston
You and I are.
Gonna go from first.
second to third.
Bam!
place.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's what's making this fun.
I'd
Oh,
like,
shit.
I'd like Preston to go ahead and stop now because I need an extra point cushion. So if you want to go ahead and lose it.
Ooh. From this angle, that looked like it was going straight down the middle.
It was, but I used my magnets.
Beard magnets.
Beard magnets.
I prefer to use babe magnets. Dun-dun-dun. Look at
Wasn't any worse than my Marianne joke.
That was great. Way better. You suck.
Okay.
He's dangerously close to beating you in bonus
Oh,
alone.
yeah, he's gonna get it.
Danger
No
close.
doubt. Yeah, there's no way he doesn't have 100,000 in bonus.
He's not 100,000 behind you yet.
Close enough.
I absolutely do, just math-wise. I'm close to 200,000 in bonus.
Yeah, you're at 5 times?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got it.
I've also got an extra ball for what it's worth.
Okay.
Oh, then you got it.
Uncle.
He can still tilt.
Yeah.
I can, but I still have to run away from Alan.
He can still tilt.
I could.
He can still tilt.
I could.
Right now, he can still tilt.
He gives a little shake. Just tempting fate.
He rolled.
And there's the roll.
I like rolls.
Extra butter.
Did you know
Extra butter
that
on that
Logan's
roll?
Roadhouse
Yeah.
has changed their rolls?
No, I did not. They were so good.
They changed their rolls?
Changed their rolls.
I haven't been to Logan's in
Or Logan's,
years.
Oh,
No, not Texas.
yeah. Logan's. Yeah.
Logan's.
Not Texas.
Okay. Still. They were so good and soft. What do they have now?
I don't know. I've never tasted them, but I've seen them, and I don't know that they're.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah. Apparently they're just as soft and fluffy, but I haven't had one, and I just noted the change.
why would you change such a good thing?
Well,
Things
if
are
it's
very-
better, then yay. But
I don't know.
Rarely is.
All I know is that they've changed it, and I was like, no, because they were perfect before. How do you change perfect?
all right, we get it. You rolled it. He comes back around and handily beats you two again.
Just in case we
Yes,
deserve
uh-huh.
to be
Yeah.
next. Yeah.
Pouring the alcohol directly in the wound is Preston.
That's my job, right? I'm the alcohol pourer here. Uh-oh. It didn't look good, but it ended up being fine. Oh, I don't have my kickback lit. Let's light that. There we go.
Watch him come back around and beat me.
Yeah, with the fancy pants.
Yeah. Certainly getting there. Not even a warning on that save. Another spin a rip just for fun.
Wow. Is he gonna pass you again?
Yes, the word
Just to emphasize who should be in first?
the words clinic come to mind. Oh!
He got an extra ball right before it drained.
Someone is correct.
As you're draining, you glance off the extra ball target.
Well, no, I shot into the extra ball target and then drained subsequently.
Yeah. Yada yada.
What gives the extra ball again?
Getting to
Has
what
5
would
times
be
bonus.
what would be
6
6x
times
bonus.
Yeah.
And the bonus is by fire?
Yeah.
Fire, yeah.
Fire, 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 fire.
Then how could you shoot off the extra ball target?
You
It
get that,
lights
you
the
collect
extra
it right
ball.
here.
It lights
Target.
the extra ball in the middle of those three. It's the middle target of those three.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I never played for extra ball in this
Yeah.
game.
You don't.
But you said he got an extra ball and then drained. So
I
you
know
knew.
what this. I know the call out for extra ball.
Oh, okay.
I heard the call out and watched the ball drain.
Gotcha. Yeah, I get past 5x bonus and that center target lights on the right. Smack that for a extra ball. Which in a lot of tournaments, including a bunch of big tournaments, they leave extra balls on firepower because
It's
they're
so hard to get.
Hard to get to. So. don't know that they're going to continue doing that because I think
Somebody
there,
just blow
there
it
was
up.
a stream with Zach Sharp
Uh-huh.
destroyed this game with extra balls. It was in the same tournament. I don't remember what it was. It was a California tournament. It was either Never Drains or California Extreme or whatever the fuck they have over there. There was a fun house in that tournament that I believe Keith Elwin or Bob Matthews just took to the. It was amazing. There was an amazing game on Funhouse. It was like.
It was an amazing game on.
It was like 50-something million for like 2 different players. It was
Yeah.
crazy.
There's a big comeback on Funhouse today at the tournament.
Yeah, and it was even more difficult because the center lock shot would reject a lot.
Uh-huh.
Like way too much, so they could have. Those scores could have been way higher than the 50 million, which I've never gotten on Funhouse. That's insane.
Right.
But yeah, I think it was Zach Sharp that just destroyed Firepower. And it's, we had Firepower at the time, and it made me rethink completely Firepower. That's when I was like, oh my god, it's all about the spinner, like, don't worry about multi-ball.
Well, you taught us well because that's how we all play.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't, it was Zach. And I want to say it was definitely him.
Ah!
Alrighty. No tilt.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I came in a strong third.
Third. Yes, you did. That is a strong third place showing.
All right.
Preston, Leon, Allen.
Wow.
Hey, the game says Leon won.
It does. The game.
You cannot argue with the game. Player 1 is flashing.
Leon.
Yeah, you never should have rolled it, Preston.
All right, we've got 10,
Put him on
8.
solar right.
Wait, no. 10, 8, 9, I believe. Yes. 10, 9, 8.
No.
So, but this has been happening all day. It just fluctuates one way and it snaps right back the other.
So it's all about time.
Yeah. It's 10:44. We got about
I was just about to ask you.
Oh, we
what
got
do you-
about 2 more games.
What
2
kind-
more games. I think about 2, maybe. We'll see. Definitely
Pop
better.
bumper action.
It went from a drink that I wouldn't order again. I've had 2 more.
Yeah.
Not me. More from a drink that I drink maybe half of.
To about that.
I drank half of.
Yeah. Do you want another?
Love it.
Better than
Oh, and the other
here. Give it a go.
looks darker.
And more like stormy. Would you say?
Mine's flooded.
It's much smoother.
Yours is what?
Flooded.
Flooded.
Stormy.
We got the good targets lit. You never want to see 2 and 5 flashing. You see those, you got a dangerous shot ahead of you. 1, 3, 4, and 6, those are ideal because you can graze them and keep going. 2 and 5, you've got no choice but to just smack it right in the middle and hope. Yeah. Yeah, but even then, you're still kind of just hoping. And there they are, 2 and 5. He's got a spinner lit, so it doesn't really matter, but 2 and 5.
7 of 9.
Got his 9-10 split. 7-10 split, Jesus. 9-10 split, what am I talking about? Like I've never sported before. My volcano did that to me. The time I rolled it, didn't get high score. Yeah, it sucks. All these older games, they when they roll, that's it. You don't, game doesn't know. It's like, oh, he's starting at 0 again. Schmidt. Schmidt. Damn it, Schmidt.
With my luck, I had just completed 1 through 6 again, and I'm going to start with all 6 lights flashing.
That's just Scholastic always been tracked.
Oh, classic. Yeah.
We're going to say yes, because if I say no, then I'll be upset that it's cracked.
Probably happened when it was being shipped and the vibration of the road because there was
Nope.
construction that day. I remember.
Hit a
I
pothole.
remember now, yeah. I remember.
It was on your truck.
Oh shit!
It's a really good spinner sound. But at first, when you first hit it, it sounds like something is in horrible pain. Like you hit it and it screams at you. It's like, and then it goes. I don't know what that first sound is or why it's there, but it's like a you did it sound. You hit the valuable spinner, but it just sounds like you're like hurting something every time you hit it.
Steve probably sampled his wife yelling at him.
That's progress.
Like synthesized it.
Yeah.
Which is a super fast recording. That's why it sounds so high pitched.
It's really her yelling Steve.
Yeah.
100-point spinner rails, man. Killing it.
Yeah.
Leon ripping the spinner. I love it.
310. How the hell did you get that?
I got the worst ones, Preston.
Yep.
Those
2
two
and
sitting,
5.
yeah.
That's what I was talking about last ball. Last ball. Does not give you 2 points here.
No.
Or 3. What am I talking about, man? Screwed up so many, like, obvious references.
Hey, I got one left as well, did I?
I was gonna say last time we were playing, that I was like, this is when, because he had only 2 and 5 lit. I was like, this is when going for multi-ball would be a good idea. But then I realized it was his first time completing 1 through 6. To get to multi-ball, he would have to hit the 2 and 5 again anyway. But if you got to a point where you've got all 3 of your locks lit, you only have 2.
Oh yeah, then go for multi-ball.
You only
to
have,
lock 'em,
yeah, you only have 2 and 5 left. Take multi-ball instead of going for pure target spinner.
If you start it, do you have to start all over again when you're 1 through 6, or will that last one still
You
be
do
flashing?
have to start all over again. That's true, but you have a good chance of getting instead. At times like this, on your first 2 runs through 1 through 6, though, you're gonna have to hit them anyway because you don't have multi-ball lit. Oh, get. Oh, that time it didn't do it. It didn't make the horrible, incomplete, another pain sound. Huh. Must have been like a one-time thing, and I just... Ow! Alright, but I went ahead. Good. Cool beans.
That's a standard 438.
It's an absolute
It is
standard.
definitely not the metric 438.
Hey, Kicksaka Wakatak Wax! Thank you for the follow, we do appreciate it.
We got to follow?
Yeah?
Saxowax.
That's also,
Saxowax.
it's also a way to say it, if you want to say it the proper way. Or awa. Could be awa. We're doing the Xbox thing where you just put X's before and after things, and then you're automatically a super cool person.
By the way,
What's up?
I don't know if anybody saw the post on our Facebook group because they joined it, that we made the front page of the Beaumont Enterprise with our pinball article.
Jackson Wax, L Wax, O Wax, away, away. Thank you for the 500 bits. We seriously appreciate it. Thank you
Very
very much.
much. You didn't see us in the paper? We made the front page of the paper Thursday.
Above the fold.
Whole pinball article on pinball.
You can. I have it at my house. You can read it if you want.
You didn't see it?
To be fair, I haven't read it, but I've heard it's good.
I'm not on Facebook. I'm not a newspaper subscriber. I live in Winnie now. How would I have seen it?
Mr. Destructoid 5.
They ran this. They came to do the article back in October. Then Harvey hit, and our article got scrapped. So they came back 2 weeks ago, re-interviewed us, took more pictures.
Here at the house?
Here at the house.
Who came out this time?
Different reporter, because that guy's not here anymore.
Same
photographer. You know what's funny is that they mentioned Walking Dead in the article and show a big picture of The Walking Dead.
And it's not our game.
The only machine in the whole damn room we don't own. And yeah, they talk about it and show a picture of it.
What's the article about? I haven't read it. I have
It's
it.
about pinball and talks about things we said. And at the very end, the last quote is attributed to me, and it's something I never friggin' said.
They always do that.
I've
It's
seen
some
Harry Potter. I
weird
know
kind
how
of
it works.
feel-good, dumb quote.
Yeah.
Maybe
Don't get me wrong. I don't mind them doing it. It was. I understand the quote. I mean, it's innocuous.
What was the quote?
I have to go look at it again, but it's like it's something that I said. You know, I think I'm gonna like pinball for a long time, or something to that effect. I'm like, well, of course I'm gonna like pinball for a long time. I would never say that.
Yeah.
There too.
I've already been liking it for a long time, but don't plan on stopping anytime soon.
Nope. Not 2
The-
years. I'm done with this shit.
And,
all
oh
I
wow,
got.
Leon,
Bullshit.
It's all I got.
Leon, for a small amount of time, has taken the lead.
Because we stopped paying attention.
Every time we
What's
quit
going
paying
on?
attention to Leon, he takes the damn lead. Okay, where I wanted to go with this,
Okay. go
besides
somewhere.
because I forgot Alan.
love to follow.
Alan didn't know anything about the article.
Right.
Was your quote
Ayo.
about how pinball equates to video games?
Correct.
Which was the most awesome quote ever.
Well, thank you.
I'll let you describe it.
Yeah,
As I
didn't
play.
They didn't use it.
They didn't use it, but it's fine. And it more applies to modern video games than older video games where... God damn it. Alright, take a second, rewind, here we go. It more applies to modern pinball machines instead of kind of older pinball machines like this. Kind of older pinball machines are about just like scoring, getting points, whatever. And everything's kind of on the field all the time. It's just about the play field and playing the pinball machine. Modern pinball machines are, to me, it's a video game, but it's the most simple video game ever in the back box. But it's the most complicated controller. Like, you have to hit that button. Preston's up.
I agree.
But you've got a pane of glass in between you and the controller, and you've got to hit all the buttons with the steel ball. You got to hit A, like this is A, B, X, Y. You got to hit those with a steel ball. And you got to do that at the right time to get the most
Yes.
amount of points.
And A, B, and X and Y move around.
Yeah.
And the thing is, to get your combo, there is a combo. It's a multi-ball. You have to get to that multi-hit. or
Well, there's
whatever.
combos too, where there's combo shots to give
Right.
you a bonus. But I thought it was awesome analogy that it's like a video game. You just have to hit the buttons on the controller with the steel ball instead.
Right.
It is.
The playfield's just like a giant controller.
Yeah, it's how I've always thought about it, but I've never like vocalized it. And
Now, I think that is great. Actually, I like it a lot.
I thought it was awesome. In fact, I discussed it with my wife and Kelly on the way to bring Kelly to camp earlier.
yeah.
On Thursday, yeah. I thought that analogy was one of the neatest analogies for pinball I've heard in a while.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Especially for a youth of today.
I think it's especially like
For them to understand, oh, this is like an Xbox controller. I just have to I gotta hit the buttons with this ball.
Yeah, in real life.
I just think I think it's good because it's not. I think it's a good analogy because it's not an analogy. It's
Well-
exactly what it is.
But no, but it's an analogy because pinball's been around before Xbox controllers. were
Let's just
rumored to
say,
be
let's
around.
just say it's
But
a spot
it
on.
No!
lets kids of today
All right,
visualize it in their head and want to play the game.
First last, didn't I?
Yeah.
I got my first last.
Preston, Leon, Dennis.
Start.
Wow.
Press start. Press
And
start.
going into that, I was winning.
Don't press start.
Press start.
I can't find the button.
That's weird. All right. Who came in second?
Preston, Leon, Dennis.
All right. Oh, that's 11. Sorry.
And Dennis was close to catching up with me.
Dennis
What do
and
you-
Alan.
I was
tied for
winning
third.
after ball one.
We're tied for mother effing third now.
I know.
Yeah, it goes 13, 11,
I thought I was
9.
going to
Oh,
jump
hey,
back.
Can you hand me that drink before you start?
I can indeed.
After ball one,
All right,
I
this is our
thought I was
final
going to
game?
jump back in, and then all of a sudden I'm finishing third.
Final game
instead
for
of
all the
first.
marbles?
Yes.
All right.
Every single marble.
All right.
What's the point total? I can't read them from here.
It is
13 us.
13, 11, 9, you two.
Yeah.
13.
So that means we can't catch 13. We can only get 12.
So we're playing for third and fourth.
Yeah. You and I cannot catch.
Well, not necessarily.
We might be playing for second if Leon comes in last.
Second if he comes in last.
House ball. There's a
There you
good
go.
chance.
There's a good start.
I like your style, sir.
There's
I
a good-
like your style.
That's a good start for Leon coming in fourth.
That's 3 games I've started out with 7 or 8,000. No flip.
No, because he was saying it was analogy, and I genuinely, I don't. It's not. It's a comparison, and
What is the difference between a comparison and an analogy?
an analogy is something that you kind of compare something to something that has nothing to do with it.
Use as or like.
Yeah, I think this is a one-to-one comparison. I think a modern game legitimately is like but is a video game, and the playfield is your controller. Like, that's mine on the right. It's changed positions now. I don't know whose was there, but it's not there anymore.
Mine is in correct position.
Yeah. But like ramp chair on Adam's Family. It's like, yeah, if I had a controller in my hand and it was plugged directly into the back of this game, and these buttons were connected to the game,
Be A, B, A,
it would be like, yeah, it would be like A right trigger, and like, yeah, you could beat the game so many times over just by doing that combination. Bop 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 bop. Oh, Tour of the Mansion. Bop 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 bop. Tour of the Mansion. This is the most boring game I've ever played, but it's because the controller is difficult to use, makes the game interesting. Kind of like the N64. Got the shittiest controller in the world, but great games. Mario 64 came out of it, and I'm very happy about that.
That was awesome, man.
I agree with Preston, but you need his brain to play that strat. LOL.
Very true. I still think it's an analogy.
I don't.
We'll just let you carry on.
if I was like a pinball machine game, like running away to the wizard mode is like an onion, and you've got to peel away the layers, and like every mode is like a layer, and then you eventually get to the core that you really want. Like you, kind of, yeah. But like
you're
Yeah.
comparing
No flip.
a
No
physical
flip.
pinball game to an arcade to a console game.
yeah, but
It's
what?
still an analogy.
Yeah, but also what I'm doing is comparing a video game to a video game.
I didn't score anything.
That's a don't ask, don't tell moment.
I don't know what the hell just happened.
I'm not. I'm
must
not.
have had an extra ball.
I'm comparing a video
That's
game
it.
to a video game. Straight up.
No, pinball's not a video game.
Pinball is a video game.
No, it's not. There's nothing video about this.
But this, you're right. I'm not talking about this. I'm talking. I said specifically more modern games.
He
With
did.
It's the same
DMD
thing.
and
Video
wizard
game
modes.
Same thing.
That's not a video game.
Video games?
That's not a video
That
game.
analogy
With
fits all pinball.
A game with a graphic display that you're trying to get to the end of is not a video game?
It's not interactive.
But it compares to
You're
all
not
pinball.
controlling that video.
It compares to this right now.
No,
We still need to hit the same buttons on the controller.
you're right. I mean, this is a video game without graphics. I mean, it's
This is like the first.
All of a sudden, Preston's mind is expanding. He's like, oh, it does fit all of pinball.
you're right in a
There's
certain
no ball.
way.
The ball hasn't drained yet.
Yeah, but
Just shake it a little bit.
I'm talking about a very specific thing. But I mean, it does. It then translates.
It's like shot of pain up my hand.
I did that on purpose. Nice.
Yeah, it was rigged up.
I still think it translates perfectly.
No! You stupid mother.
That was stupid. There wasn't anything lit. Oh, that's stuck. Well, we're good. It was just a button. It wasn't the switch or the coil.
Am I missing something?
I hear things sometimes. You want to try it?
Well, you can hear better than us right now, so.
Oh, I've got an app on my phone. I feel like Iron Man. I can go to a restaurant.
Yeah.
And I can like
Turn- you
button
can-
I can hit.
yeah.
And it's like hear everyone. Or there's a noise filter. And I, so I put my phone right here. I'm like, watch this shit.
Yeah. Turn up the bass.
Nobody else. Yeah, I can. I turn the bass up, the treble, all this shit in my ear.
It's wild. All two.
Yep. Just gonna walk out and plunge, not worried about anyone checking the game previously. Because it didn't happen.
No. I didn't see anything.
Nothing of note happened. It's fine. Everyone got their bonus and walked away perfectly happy.
Oh my god.
Interesting.
Unbelievable. I couldn't get out.
Wow. This is anybody's game right now.
Uh-huh.
Anybody can just get all 6 lights and start hitting a spinner.
I've only got one light left.
I think I got all 6 lights last round, but I didn't get
That means you're screwed.
Oh yeah, kill them through the pop.
You gotta start all over. Worst
Damn it,
thing you
that
could
hit.
possibly do in this game, and what I
Kill
seem to
them
do a
with the
lot, is get all 6 lights and drain.
Yep. It is.
It hasn't really happened to me. A ton
Actually, it
tonight.
doesn't matter if I had progress towards my lights anyway, because I tilted out on my last ball, which automatically resets all 6.
Oh, does it?
It does. Can't get away from it. If you tilt, all 6 lights relight. You're nice.
Leon gets them all. Can he get the ball to the right flipper? No, he cannot. So he's got a slim lead.
Unlike Adam's Family, where it gives you progress in your game if you tilt, Firepower takes away progress.
I got 2 lights to hit. No. God damn you.
Oh, somebody's not coming in last.
while I did pay attention,
That's 2 balls in a row.
I
didn't
know
get
he
the flip.
tilted. I will go ahead and just
Yeah,
plunge
my
and
first
play.
2 were no flip.
I won't wait it out.
Really?
Yep.
It's 2 balls in a row. Bounce around, go to the outlet like that. Yes.
Shit.
Oh shit! So I can actually.
That gives a
place
big
overall
FU
for
to
the night.
firepower.
This is the worst last game I think we've ever had on the stream.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's okay, it's going to make an interesting finish.
I'm automatically last.
Bringing
Yeah,
those
but Alan
ball
could
numbers.
easily.
Shut up!
I was about to say easily trade down the middle. Just the opposite of Phantom Sound.
The fickle
Leon,
finger of
Leon.
firepower.
All right, let's get these scores up and then I'll talk to the people. Scores. Who?
Leon.
Leon.
Preston.
How did you win that, Leon? That was the worst game ever.
I know, but I'll take
What
it.
a terrible game to win.
Alan. And then Dennis
Yeah, last.
in last.
So what's our final
So
numbers?
the final numbers for you guys,
Yeah.
because everyone else can see them, they're right there. Pow 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 pow. Is Preston with 15, Leon with 14, Alan with 10, and Dennis with 9. A very, very close stream. One of the closest we've ever had, I want to say. And thank you guys
Wait, you and Leon didn't
so
finish
much
tied?
for coming out and witness it. We didn't tie. I'm ahead
Well,
by one.
I thought y'all were only a point apart a minute ago, and he just won.
We were more than that. I was ahead by a couple. If I was wrong, someone will eventually correct us and we'll switch it up.
Okay.
But
Good job, Leon.
thank you guys so much for coming out. We really love having you talking about pinball. It's amazing that we can do this every week and that the internet exists. This is awesome and we enjoy it so much. If you want to know when we go live, give us a follow here on Twitch. It'll send you a notification every
Thanks,
time we
Burrs.
go live. Thank you,
Thanks,
Burrs.
Fozzie.
If you scroll down, you'll see our YouTube and our Facebook page. Our YouTube is where we post most of our videos after we go live. It's our archive because Twitch only likes to keep them from 2 weeks. Our Facebook page is where we all hang out, talk pinball, all the good things, host tournaments, all that. You don't have to be in the Gulf Coast region to join, even though it is Gulf Coast Pinball Club. You can be from anywhere. And that's about it. Next week, we should be streaming, if everything goes to plan, we should be streaming Strange Science, which is not something we've streamed before. It's not in our collection. Probably something that I don't think I've ever seen on a video outside of this stream before, so it might be an internet first. It will be streamed hopefully next week, if not definitely the week after that. And I say definitely little grain.
With a little grain of salt, yeah.
Yeah.
It's
So it is coming. It's on the way. As soon as we get it here, get it fixed, play it, it'll be ready to go. It's one of our friends' games. And then after that, we should have a couple weeks of other games as well.
Possibly a Jack in the Box.
Possibly
a high speed.
Possibly a Jack in the Box, possibly a high speed. A bunch of things you guys haven't seen before, so definitely get followed to see that. We want to thank you guys again so much
High
for
speed
coming
1
out.
or 2.
And we will see you again next week.
All right.
Anybody has anything to add?
I'm good.
I'm
All right.
good.
See you next week.
Good night, guys.